So it looks like Samsung is already setting the stage for next year in a big way, because leaks surrounding the Galaxy S26 series are no longer slow trickles of vague speculation, but are now coming in rapidly and with a surprising level of detail. Instead of the usual, sometime next year, rumors that typically dominate this phase of the smartphone cycle, we're suddenly seeing reports that point to very specific plans, including an actual launch date, a clear sales window, and what might be one of the most consumer-friendly pricing decisions Samsung has made in years. On top of that, there's a display-related development that feels genuinely fresh and practical, something that could change how people think about privacy on smartphones in everyday situations. Taken together, these leaks paint a picture of a Galaxy S26 lineup that may be far more thoughtful and strategic than a routine annual refresh. According to multiple reports coming directly out of South Korea, Samsung is currently targeting February 25th as the official unveiling date for the Galaxy S26 series, with the event expected to take place in San Francisco. That immediately stands out because it's slightly later than what we saw with the Galaxy S25 lineup, which was announced back in January. At first glance, a delay like that might raise concerns, especially for people who closely track Samsung's release patterns and expect consistency year after year. However, the reasoning behind this shift actually sounds fairly sensible. Rather than rushing the devices out the door to hit an earlier window, Samsung appears to be taking a bit more time to iron out production challenges that surfaced during development. One of the more surprising consequences of these challenges is the apparent cancellation of the Galaxy S26 Edge. Early rumors suggested that Samsung was experimenting with a refreshed Edge model that would slot neatly into the lineup, but more recent leaks indicate that the company ultimately decided to drop it altogether. While that might disappoint fans who were hopping for a distinctive curved display option, it also suggests that Samsung is making some hard decisions behind the scenes to keep the rest of the lineup polished and consistent. By trimming the range and focusing on fewer models, Samsung can allocate resources more efficiently, ensure better component yields, and avoid compromising quality just to meet an arbitrary deadline. Because of this adjusted timeline, sales for the Galaxy S26 series are now expected to begin in early March rather than late January or early February. For most consumers, that difference amounts to a few extra weeks of waiting, which honestly doesn't feel like a major sacrifice if it results in more refined hardware and fewer early adopter issues. In fact, many users would likely prefer a slightly delayed launch over dealing with first-generation bugs, supply shortages, or rushed software updates. From that perspective, Samsung's decision to slow things down a bit could actually be a positive sign that the company is prioritizing long-term user experience over short-term marketing beats. Perhaps the most refreshing part of these leaks, though, has to do with pricing. For months, there has been growing anxiety across the tech world about rising costs. Manufacturing expenses are up, component prices remain volatile, global tariffs are still a factor, and inflation continues to put pressure on nearly every consumer product category. Smartphones, especially flagship models, have not been immune to this trend, with many brands pushing prices higher year after year. Earlier rumors suggested that the Galaxy S26 series might follow the same path, potentially becoming even more expensive than the S25 lineup. But new information points in the opposite direction. According to the latest reports, Samsung is planning to keep Galaxy S26 pricing exactly the same as last year. If that holds true, the standard Galaxy S26 would start at $799, the S26 Plus would come in at $999, and the S26 Ultra would remain at $1,299. In a market where price hikes have almost become expected, this decision feels surprisingly consumer-friendly. Holding prices steady could be a strategic move by Samsung to stay competitive against rivals like Apple and emerging Chinese brands, especially as consumers become more selective about where they spend their money. It also sends a subtle message that Samsung is confident in the value of its hardware and software improvements without needing to justify them through higher prices. Of course, maintaining the same pricing doesn't automatically mean Samsung is absorbing all increased costs without trade-offs. It's possible the company has optimized its supply chain, negotiated better deals with component suppliers, or adjusted internal margins to make this work. Whatever the case, from a consumer standpoint, the idea of getting a next-generation flagship without paying more than last year is undeniably appealing. It lowers the barrier for upgrades and could make the S26 series especially attractive to users who skipped a generation or two due to rising prices. While launch timing and pricing are important, the most intriguing aspect of these leaks has nothing to do with dates or dollar amounts. Instead, it revolves around a new display feature that could debut alongside One UI 8.5 on the Galaxy S26 lineup. This feature is being described as a next-level privacy display, and unlike many software-based privacy tools we've seen before, this one appears to be rooted in actual display hardware behavior rather than simple visual tricks. The core idea behind this privacy display is straightforward but powerful. When activated, the screen would limit viewing angles so that people sitting beside you or looking over your shoulder wouldn't be able to clearly see what's on your display. At the same time, the content would remain perfectly visible and unaffected when viewed straight on by you. This isn't about dimming the screen, blurring content, or throwing up warnings. It's about physically controlling how light is emitted from the display so that only the intended viewer gets a clear image. The potential usefulness of this feature is easy to imagine. Think about using your phone on public transport, where seats are close together and privacy is almost non-existent. Or checking personal messages in a crowded cafe, scrolling through emails on a plane, or reviewing sensitive information while standing in line somewhere. In all of these situations, people often feel the need to angle their phone awkwardly or lower brightness to avoid prying eyes. A built-in privacy display could eliminate that constant low-level anxiety and make everyday phone use feel more comfortable and secure. Importantly, this feature doesn't appear to be something that's always on by default. According to leaks, users would be able to toggle it manually through settings or the quick panel, giving them control over when it's active. Even more interesting is the suggestion that it could integrate with Samsung's modes and routines system. That means the privacy display could automatically turn on when you leave home, switch to mobile data, or enter a specific location or usage scenario. This kind of automation would make the feature feel seamless rather than intrusive, activating only when it's genuinely useful. What really sets this apart from past attempts at privacy solutions is its apparent connection to display hardware innovation. Samsung Display has already showcased technologies like Flex Magic Pixel OLED, which can control viewing angles at the pixel level. If the Galaxy S26 series is indeed the first mainstream phone to implement something like this, it would represent a significant leap forward in how displays are designed and used. Rather than relying on software overlays or camera-based detection, this approach fundamentally changes how the screen itself behaves, making privacy an inherent part of the display rather than an add-on. Other manufacturers have tried to tackle the same problem in different ways. For example, some phones can detect when another person is looking at your screen and then dim the display or show a warning. While clever, those solutions can feel a bit clunky or even intrusive, constantly monitoring your surroundings and interrupting your workflow. Samsung's rumored approach sounds far more subtle. Instead of telling you someone is watching, it simply makes it harder for them to see anything in the first place, without changing how you interact with your phone. When you step back and look at the bigger picture, the Galaxy S26 lineup, as it's currently shaping up through these leaks, feels surprisingly well-balanced. A slightly later launch suggests a focus on refinement rather than speed. Stable pricing in an era of constant increases makes the devices more accessible and competitive. And a genuinely useful new display feature adds real-world value rather than just another spec bump to list on a slide. All of this points to a lineup that could resonate strongly with everyday users, not just tech enthusiasts chasing the latest numbers. Of course, it's still important to remember that these are leaks, and plans can change before anything is officially announced. Features can be delayed, pricing strategies can shift, and timelines can move. But if even most of this information turns out to be accurate, Samsung seems to be positioning the Galaxy S26 series as something more thoughtful than a routine annual upgrade. It feels like an attempt to address real user concerns, from cost fatigue to privacy in public spaces, while still delivering the kind of flagship experience people expect. So now the question turns to you. Is a slightly delayed launch something that would bother you, or does it feel like a reasonable trade-off for a more polished device? Would you actually use a privacy display feature like this in your daily life, or does it sound like something you'd turn on once and forget about? These kinds of features often sound small on paper, but they can end up making a big difference in how a phone feels to live with over time. It'll be interesting to see how people react if and when Samsung makes all of this official, and whether the Galaxy S26 lineup lives up to the promise these early leaks are hinting at.